He said they're all leaving today.
Top of the morning. Coming up at 8:20, we'll have Congressman Adam Kinzinger, because we do it all here, on the Renaissance Man Show. Sheila E, or Sheila E, as Ringo called her when I saw the All-Star Band at the Rosemont Theater, I think it was. Mm-hmm. Is that how you pronounced your name, Sheila?
You did that exactly.
Sheila E. I was wondering, who's Sheila E? I have no idea.
He's Rock and Roll Hall of Fame now, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Sheila E. will be at the Genesee Theater at 8 o'clock tonight in Waukegan. You go to Ticketmaster.com. And then tomorrow she'll be at Anderson's in Naperville, the Community Christian Church right there in Naperville. Thanks for coming in here.
Thank you for having me.
So, I got, everybody knows Sheila E. Sheila E., the great percussionist. My daughter majored in the drums right here at Columbia College downtown. Yeah. Today she's a mother of 3.
Awesome. That's wonderful.
Doesn't do a lot of drumming anymore. Does a lot of feeding. So I've got here.
Pots and pans.
I've got I don't want to put you on the spot here, because I know you got to rest your hands and and get ready. But I've got a yellow Sharpie, I've got a chewed-up Bic pen, and a coffee stirrer. Would that provide enough for you to do a little percussion for us right now?
Absolutely. Bring it on.
There we go. Can we get if you want to put the microphone down there.
The coffee stirrer, you're not going
to get loud with the... Okay, here we go. So you got the yellow marker in your left hand and the pen in your... Or the other one.
The other one.
Pen in the left hand, yellow... okay, here, let's hear something. Pat, do a little soft shoe right here.
No talent. I'm a good audience.
That's pretty good. I don't want you to get carpal tunnel syndrome, right here in the studio.
Isn't it amazing, though? We've had musicians in the last couple weeks, just the raw talent.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, your story is unbelievable. I mean, should we start at the beginning, or let's start with Carlos Santana?
Whatever
okay.
All
right. Well, so you're engaged to Carlos Santana, right? But he's married.
Yes.
Okay. And then tell us where it goes from there.
It went left, I left is what happened. Yeah. No, that's a hard situation. You fall in love, and that's your first real love, and you just kind of go, wow, not good news. That was heartbreaking. That took a minute for me to get over that, and as well for him.
That guy's done it all too, huh?
Yeah, he's had a wonderful career.
And then you take a turn toward Prince.
Yeah, it's a guitar player thing.
It must be. It must be.
I'm gonna go to trumpet players or something.
Would it feel more comfortable if you were drumming a little? Because I noticed drummers always are moving around. Do you, or can you remain calm?
I can remain calm.
Okay.
But if I start patting this,
no, keep patting. No, when I saw you with the Ringo All-Star Band, I mean, I got exhausted watching you.
Oh, yeah.
I mean...
Which one did you go to? Who was in the band at that time?
Supertramp. Somebody from Supertramp was there.
So it might have been the first one.
Yeah.
Was Greg Emerson Lake?
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
Oh, yeah. That was the very first one.
Yeah, it was terrific.
Yeah, it was great. It was pretty interesting, though, because, people ask me, even now, I mean, do I always have to, or do I get... bad things said to me being a woman playing a so-called male instrument, which is ridiculous. But those were one of those times where I was, when Ringo, I first met him, he said to me, you're going to be the drummer in the band. I said, yes, sir, Mr. Starr. Not a problem.
You were the drummer.
But he's telling, I mean, I would have never thought in a million years that I'd play with him. I mean, 2 drummers playing, but this was unexpected blessing. And so he says to me, he says, look, you're going to be the drummer. Are you going to be ready? I said, yes, sir, I'm going to be ready. He says, okay. He sent me 26 songs. We go to, this is the first, I never rehearsed, I never practiced. This time I said, I've got to practice because I've got to emulate everything that he does. And I don't know how he walks. You have to figure out how he walks, why his fills were where they were. So I did all that. I go to rehearsal. The first day, Greg Legg says to me from Emerson, Lake and Park, he's a little cocky little guy. And he says to me, so do you think you know how to play rock and roll, little lady? And I was like,
ooh, holy smokes.
Yeah, that's the first thing he said to me at rehearsal.
You're whacking with the...
You're Sheila E, for crying out loud.
Exactly.
I mean, your father and your uncle are, percussionists. It's Santana.
Oh, man, I gave it to him.
Tell me about it. You're Sheila E. Yeah. Now, we have time for one little more story here. How was it that you became just slightly paralyzed? playing the drums.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Because I played in heels for so long. I played in my high heels, and it shortened my calf muscle, which I didn't know. But because I was twisted and playing, back in that day, I used 2 kick drum, actual kick drums and not 2 kick drum pedals. It was like, they didn't design the double kick pedal. So 2 kick drums and turned to the side with my hi-hat being way out. I was twisted, and one day I was just, after like 4 or 5 years just playing all day, I got up in the middle of the night to go to the restroom. My legs gave out, and it took 4 months to get me to walk.
Unbelievable.
Oh, it was
Who knew
just
that the occupational hazard that it was? Can you take us out with a little solo right here? There we go. Yeah, I can do that.
How do you solo
I can play Wipeout. Come on.
Come on, you can't do that.
No, I cannot do that. All right, you're going to be at the Genesee Theater tonight in Waukegan. Go to Ticketmaster.com for that. And tomorrow at Anderson's Community Christian Church in Naperville. Sheila E, thanks for joining us.
Thank you
Appreciate
so much.
it.
Thank you.